Morning. Hi, Emily. Emily, I know Kyle sent you a message because I have to drive to Atlanta today to go to the airport. This coffee is so cold. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Good? Okay, good. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you do. Just take me with you. Good morning. Anyway, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Coffee Talk. I'm so happy to see you all. Trying to get my face not in the comments. Life is a highway. I want to ride it all night long. Okay, so it is Wednesday, and I am flying to LA today just for 2 days. Long flight for 2 days. But Katie and I are going to the Work It Women in Podcast festival, and lots of great business stuff to do in 2 days. And then I'm going to take the red eye back Friday night, which is going to suck, so that I could be at soccer on Saturday morning. So I'm going to take the red eye back Friday, land in Atlanta, and drive 2 hours at 5:30 in the morning from Atlanta home to Alabama so I can make it in time for soccer, y'all. But exciting news is I bought a ticket to go home to New Jersey for 2 days because I need to go home and see my family. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, damn, girl, you're never in Birmingham. You're always traveling. Yup. Yes, I am. Judge me if you wanna. Judge me if you wanna. Judge me if you wanna. But I'm going home to New Jersey for 2 days in October because it's my birthday and I want to see my family and I want to see my friends and I need to recharge, and it isn't work. That's what people don't understand. I travel a lot. It's always work. Work, 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 work. Okay? But when I go home to New Jersey, it is not work. It is just, hold on. Just Jamie. Just Jamie. So I actually have a call with my friend Abby in Dallas today to figure out when I'm coming back to Dallas. That's so funny that you asked me that. I was listening to Sergio Vargas this morning. For those of you who know, Sergio Vargas, La quiero a morir. Conoces bien, carguera. I love that song. Like, if you love me, baila conmigo. Especially Sergio Vargas. Oh my God. So good. Anyway, so I'm going to get dressed and then I'm going to drive to Atlanta in like an hour. Why aren't I moving to LA? Oh, I cannot raise children in LA. That's a negative. It's not for me. Okay, so anyway, I wanted to tell you guys something that I realized, how I was contributing to my own life's frustration. Sometimes when these things happen and they occur to me, I go, oh, that'll be funny. I'm going to talk about that on Coffee Talk. So we have sprinklers at our house. I feel like a lot of people have sprinklers, but we have sprinklers that go on at 6:30 in the morning. And the dog gets up. And typically I take the dog out at 6:30 in the morning. I cannot tell you how many times as I'm walking out with the dog, the sprinklers come on and I get soaking wet. Okay? Whether it's they come on as I'm walking out of the house or they come on as I'm walking right back up, I feel like I am forever getting soaking wet, and not the good kind, if you catch my drift, by these damn sprinklers. So I'm always on Michael. Change the time of the sprinklers. Why can't you change the time of the sprinklers? Change the time of the sprinklers. I want him to, because the sprinklers are set, So I want him to set the sprinklers for 6:15 or 6 a.m. This goes on for months, okay? Months, I tell you, that I'm getting soaking wet from these damn sprinklers. And I just am following him around the house going, change the time of the sprinklers. I don't know how to do it, or teach me how to do it. And last night, I was laying in bed, and I was like, I'm so frustrated with him and these damn sprinklers. And then I realized I've been frustrated about the sprinklers. Morris wants to know if why don't you come over here and you know what? Don't do it. Don't do it. So anyway, I'm going on and on and on last night in bed about how annoyed I am that he hasn't changed the sprinklers. Been months, hasn't changed the sprinklers. I'm so frustrated, blah, 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 right? And then I realized I could change the time I walk the dog. Just saying. I could change the time I take the dog out. I could take the dog out 5 minutes earlier or 10 minutes later. I could pivot. And then I laughed at myself and realized that it never even occurred to me that I should be the one to make the change. And whether you think I should be the one to change or not, it is so indicative of where we find ourselves sometimes, especially as women. I'm going to call us out, ladies, where we sit frustrated about a situation and it never occurs to us that we might be the ones that need to pivot, that it might be us, that it might be helpful if we go, maybe I could do something slightly different that would make this situation easier. Instead, we walk around for months going, you won't change the fucking sprinklers. You won't change the sprinklers. How come you won't change the sprinklers? When really, I could just get up at 6:23 and walk the dog and come back. And there you go, problem solved. So when I was listening to this, hi Cap, when I was listening to this, there's not a coffee big enough for me in the morning. When I was thinking about this, I was thinking, how many other areas of my life am I frustrated about something? Because I am waiting for the other person to make a change or to do something different, when really it would be so much easier if I would just pivot. And some of us, we just feel like making the pivot is an acquiesce, that we're surrendering. And you know what? Who gives a shit? If it makes your life easier or better, if it alleviates frustration or drama, do it. Just pivot. Who gives a shit? I spent 6 years of my marriage being like, he doesn't initiate sex. He doesn't initiate sex. And then I was like, what happens if I initiate sex? Oh, I have sex. Look at that. So I could spend my entire life pissed off and resentful, or I can pivot. And I'm here to tell you, ladies, that sometimes it really just is easier to make the pivot yourself. Because when you're waiting on someone else to do it, you're literally putting your happiness in their hands and going, here, make me happy. Make me happy. My happiness depends on you. Guys. Shana Tova. You cannot put your happiness in the hands of somebody else and be frustrated when they don't make moves to make you happy. If you won't even make the moves to make you happy, what makes you think they're going to make the moves to make you happy? And then you look around like, what the? No. What did Michael say? I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. But who is he starting with? I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Oh, yes. So this is what I'm telling you. When you are mad about the sprinklers, right? When you are mad about the sprinklers, just pivot and change the time you walk the dog. It'll be so much easier. All right, so I am going to get dressed, put some makeup on. The thing is, I really like my freckles, but I don't like my wrinkles. So that is Harold. ¿Tú hablas español? Can you please make a mix CD? Oh, so I did decide today. Hi, Sheila. I did decide today that I'm going to post my playlist on Instagram, but I guess I could post it on Facebook too. So I'm going to post my you can't speak. I can't speak. I'm going to post my playlist today if you guys want to know what I'm listening to. Anyway, I love you guys very much. I love you. I love you. And I hope that you have a great, great